Hello my friends, this is the video that I made on BBAI just several days ago, to be precise on August the 1st of this year, when the price of this asset was, as you can see right here, at $6.25 at pre-market hours and at $6.35 at regular hours. And at this very point my main assumption was that we have to retest $6 mark and then we have to see a bounce, and this bounce might be the beginning of new uptrend that will break its previous swing highs. And by the way, guys, previously I told to my viewers to wait, and the price was somewhere at around $7.5, to wait until this movement to the downside happens, and it happened exactly as I predicted. And guys, take a look right here. This is the actual price action of BBAI. I made my previous video at this very point, and take a look right here. It hit exactly to the tick the point that I marked in my previous video and had a substantial bounce. And for now it is in retracement mode, and I have to admit that we still have a decent chance to see the movement to the upside. I will show you all the details of this potential setup within just several minutes, but as you can see, technical analysis works perfectly well. And if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Patreon account. And guys, for now you can join my Patreon account. You can join two tiers of my Discord group. One of them costs you $50 a month, and you will have 30-minute one-on-one Zoom call once a month. But if you join with the gold tier, you will have a weekly one-on-one training session with me for just $150 a month. And guys, to be honest, this is the most popular tier for my patrons right now. And let me show you a sneak peek on the most recent activity in the Discord group. Just recently I published the recap of the week of July 28th through August the 3rd, and let me quote you this. On Monday, I prepared a list of 13 tickers that looked most promising for short positions. As of August the 6th, 10 of them delivered returns ranging from 0.33% to 24.4%, an average profit of 6.1%, while only 3 tickers showed a potential loss between 0.85% and 1.74%, an average loss of 1.22%. More detailed information is available in the attached images. And you can see that I made this call on July 28th, and I wrote, here's a list of tickers that might present shorting opportunities. Please remember, this is not a blind trade signal. Further technical analysis is required before taking actions. And here is the list of the tickers that gained substantial profits. It is 10 of them, and only 3 went in completely opposite direction. I also gave a direct short scalping recommendation on Tesla and Oracle. Both brought an average profit of around 1.5%. In addition, I identified one ticker suitable for a medium-term short position. If you'd like to know which company that is, join my Patreon. As usual, I provided a detailed market overview and analyzed the following tickers: SPY, BBAI, NOV, UNP, NEO, UAA, and CRWV. So guys, if you want to be a part of this amazing community, join my Patreon.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So, and let's begin with some fundamentals. First of all, I want to pay attention to the general sentiment related to BBAI stock. And right here, as you can see, if you type in Google search bar BBAI stock and switch to news tab folder, you will find several recent news. But to be honest, this news might not be very important for BBAI in terms of its potential catalyst and in terms of its impact. But in a minute I will show you the real catalyst, basically 2 catalysts that will happen within next several days. First catalyst is definitely their earnings report that is scheduled on Monday, August 11th. And to be honest, the results of their Q2 is not so impressive, but everything will depend on the forecast of their upcoming potential results. And for now, guys, let me show you the most bullish catalyst that not so many people paying their attention to. Here is the list of institutional ownership of BBAI stock, and the green bars represent the number of shares belongs to institutional investors, and black line represents the price of BBAI stock. As you can see, despite the turbulence on the price of BBAI, the number of institutional investors who want to hold BBAI stock in their investment portfolios is increasing. And for the last month, for July, it is the all-time high level. It is the highest level ever for this stock. And on top of that, guys, take a look right here. The most recent purchases that were made by major analytic firms will literally blow your mind. You can see that on July 17th and July 29th, we have two filings from BlackRock and VANGUARD respectively. And they bought almost, roughly 20 million 20 million shares each, and it is a very good bullish sign, because these companies will not sell their position within next couple of months, and you have to keep in mind that the real deal happened in Q2 of this year, but definitely it is the long-term holding, and it is potentially a good, very good bullish catalyst. On top of that, in general, if you take a look at the most recent activity among the so-called smart money investors list, you will also find a lot of new companies, green rows, you can see it right here, who opened completely new positions on BBAI, and just several red rows that represent closed position on this asset. That is why, guys, it is very good potential bullish news that will push the price, potentially that will push the price of this asset higher in the long-term perspective. But I also want to pay attention to the insider trading list, and you can see that we have not the best actions from some insiders, and it is a little bit outdated, but in the end of April and beginning of May, several insiders sold some of their shares, and I have to admit that they didn't sell it entirely. They didn't sell their position entirely. They still own a substantial amount of shares, about 600,000 shares, 255,000 shares, and 270,000 shares respectively. But this also might be, well, not the best sign, but the potential actions that you should be aware of. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deeper right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell, and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, what should we expect next from the price action? I have to admit that I drew this purple line as the potential price action for this asset with the confirmation how you should enter your long position if you want to catch this movement. And I told you that when it forms first higher highs and higher lows on the breakout above its previous swing high right here at this very point with the support of volume, you can enter your long position. And let me delete these lines for now. Let me show you this. We had the first movement to the upside that retested this line of support and resistance that I drew previously. Guys, take a look right here. We had a red candle, red bearish candle, pretty much rejects the price below this level. But then this asset collected more steam and broke this level to the upside. And here is the point where you could enter your long position, and from this point to its highest point it gained within just one day almost 12, pretty much exactly 12% to its value. And for now it is in recovery mode. You can see that it retested this level again and has a very good bounce. And this means, guys, you can enter, if you missed this trade, you can enter your long position right here. But you have to keep in mind that we have two invalidation points. Invalidation point number one, the bottom of its previous price action, that is about 5 or 5.2% below our current price, and it is the first stop loss, potential stop loss, if you don't want to tolerate this risk. The second stop loss is right here. If it breaks it to the downside, we will have potentially longer consolidation phase and lower prices for this asset, and it is at about 10.39% below our current price. And guys, the upside potential for this asset is quite substantial. If this bottom holds, we have all the chances to break this level, and it is pretty much wait a second, about 2.5 to 1 risk to reward ratio. Not the best one, but the major breakouts that should happen is the breakout above previous swing highs. And if this bottom holds and this bottom holds as well, we have all the chances to see the breakout above these levels, and it will be almost 8 to 1 risk to reward ratio. That is extremely lucrative for this asset. On top of that, the main price target for the top of the fifth wave, let's zoom out to, let's say, 4 hours time frame. If I pull a Fib extension tool, well, we have basically two options. Option number one, we can project the length of the fifth wave from the third wave alone, and to do so I have to pull Fib extension tool from this bottom to this top and to the bottom of the retracement to the level of about $6 mark. And $10, guys, roughly $10 mark is the perfect price target for the top of the fifth wave. But we have another potential price target, and for this case we have to pull the same tool, but from the bottom of the first wave to the top of the third wave and to the bottom of the retracement. And in this case, guys, we pretty much have the confluence, because in this case the price target should be at 0.618, the most probable price target, and it is pretty much the same level of about $10 mark. This means as long as this bottom holds, and especially this bottom holds, because the invalidation of this price target will be breakout below $6 mark, our main goal is at 9.93 or $10 mark, which implies about wait a second, 11% of downside potential and 48% of upside potential. Definitely more than 4 to 1 risk to reward ratio is extremely lucrative, especially if you are conservative enough and if you put your stop loss somewhere at around $6.3 mark. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap.